So pitching is so individualized, and it's an individual thing that you do by yourself. And as a pitcher, you have a lot of pressure on you. You have pressure from your parents, from your teammates, from your coaches, from your grandparents, cousins. They all, I'm sure, know that you're a pitcher. And hey, how did you pitch? How's pitching going? They're constantly wanting updates. But at the end of the day, we play a team sport. So it's our job as a pitcher to still be a great teammate. In fact, because we're the leader on our team, our job is actually to be a better teammate than most other players on the team. Now, it's not a competition. Let's all be good teammates on our team, right? But as a leader, everybody's eyes are on you, on the field, and then also in the dugout. It can make or break you. So really think about ways that you can become an even better teammate. I think the first way is just to think your catcher. Think about how hard she works back there behind the plate for you. She blocks balls. She probably gets pitches called strikes that wouldn't have normally been strikes had she not worked harder to frame them for you. And also, she's back there with like all the gear on. Meanwhile, we're like on the field getting most of the attention because we have the ball in our hand, but she has all the gear on, a helmet on, and usually the temperatures are 90, 100 degrees. So be sure that you thank your catcher. Maybe it's in the middle of the game, maybe it's after the game, maybe you write her a note, maybe you buy her a pedicure. That's what Kelly Barnhill did, the pitcher for Florida, for her catcher after her freshman and sophomore year. There are a lot of different ways. Be creative. That catcher just wants to feel appreciated, and she wants to feel like, not that she's getting all the glory, because at the end of the day, the pitcher is going to have the win next to her name. That's just how it is in baseball and in softball. So just think about it. Okay, so moving on, another way to be able to be a great teammate is to pick up your defenders whenever they make an error behind you. They didn't do it on purpose. They did not make that error on purpose to make you mad or to frustrate your team. So I want you to be the one that after they make an error behind you, whether it's your shortstop, second baseman, center fielder, it doesn't matter, you look them in the eye and you say, don't worry, I have your back. That's a good teammate. That's a leader. That's another example of that people will feel less pressure whenever you're pitching because they feel like you have their back. Another way that you can be a great teammate is to think about your pitching staff on your team. The pitching staff is like a team within a team on your team. So I want you to think about ways that you can be better for them. Like whenever you're not pitching, you don't have the ball in your hand, what kind of teammate are you? What are you doing to support them? What are you doing to try to lift them up? Whether you're playing another position on the field when they're pitching or whether you're in the dugout. How are you making them better? When you make them better, you make yourself better, and you also, more importantly, you make your team better. As I have said before, everybody's looking at you, all eyes are on you. They don't want to see you be a bad teammate, not help out your pitcher, not give her a high five, not try to bring her up whenever she's going through a tough moment. Remind yourself and remind the other pitchers on your team, hey guys, even if it's a team meeting, after practice, before a game, hey guys, let's be there for each other. We're all on the same page. We're all gonna make each other better. Remind each other of each other's strengths. Hey, Allie, you do this. I feel like this is my strength. Hey, Susie, I feel like you do this really well. Help each other out in a way that's going to make each other better, to make each other stronger for each other, and stronger for your team.